up, guys? So welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to a vlog. I have not vlogged since May. Here comes Lauren. What do you want?
Stay with me.
Oh my god.
Hi, puppy baddies.
Girl, go take your dog outside. Thank you.
That's the puppy baddie queens.
Can you go take your dog outside? So we can get ready to go. Oh my god. So that's what you guys have missed her, I guess. So welcome back to a vlog. I have not vlogged in, let me see, May, June, July, August, September. It is September. I haven't vlogged in 4 months. So if you haven't already, you have to go watch the previous video. So that's basically telling you why I have not vlogged in a very long time. So your girl is pregnant, okay? I am full-fledged pregnant. I am almost 6 months pregnant, and this has been quite the journey. If you're here for the vlog and you didn't watch the previous one, then you don't know the story on how I got pregnant, how I found out, and all of that good jazz. Trust me, it is a story, okay? So you have to go watch the previous video in order to catch yourself up to this video, okay? So with that being said, today is Sunday, September the 1st. So I said I wanted to start September off better. I just have not been in the mood to vlog. I have had so many different things go on in my world, and I have not picked up the camera. Being pregnant at 39 years old, okay, listen, this is a different world, okay? This is a different world. Do you understand what I'm saying? So I just haven't really had, I want to vlog so bad, but I'm just like, I'm exhausted, I'm tired, I'm working. Lauren turned 10, I turned 39, I found out I was pregnant, and the list goes on. So today is September the 1st, like I already stated, and Lauren, I'm going to take her to get her nails done. I need to get my nails done or do something to my nails. I'm not sure. I have not gotten them done all year at a shop, but I am going to get my toes done. I don't know if I'm going to do press-ons or if I'm going to allow them to do my nails or not. You guys know I've been on my Gel X journey, but again, being pregnant, okay, it's a whole different world. I'm tired. I'm exhausted. So she wants to get her nails and her toes done or whatever. She wants to buy a bow for her hair, and she wants to go to Ulta for something. I don't know. So I said I'm going to pick up the vlog. Plus she said, Mom, you haven't vlogged. You need to vlog. You haven't picked up the camera. You need a new video. So here I am to do a new video. So I'm going to bring you guys along with us today. And then tomorrow is Labor Day. And I'll probably show some bits of Labor Day. I have nothing planned at all for Labor Day, so we shall see.
Wait, do they know about start school?
Yes, she starts school on September the 3rd, so we're gonna go and get a few more things for her for school. She already got some stuff. I gotta
get my nail done.
They already know, so come along. All right, so I had to come back on here and show you guys my belly so you guys can know. I know a lot of people are gonna want to say, we want to see the bump. So here's the bump.
Baby's so cute.
The baby is growing. We're almost 6 months. So I'm not even about to say how many weeks I am, because if somebody asks me if I'm having twins, it's going to piss me off. I'm 22 weeks and people, you're having twins? No, I'm not having twins. So don't ask. Don't put it in the comment section because I'm going to delete it. Don't ask me. I'm having one child, okay? You have to understand, this is not my first pregnancy. I've been pregnant 3 times in my life. I have 1 daughter and 1 on the way. So your stomach is not going to be super small, okay? And then I didn't have a flat stomach to begin with. So, no, I'm not having twins. Yes, the bump is bumping. And I like my bump. Okay, so there's that. All right, well, we back on the vlog. I didn't vlog in the nail place because they pissed me off real bad. No, I didn't get my nails done or my toes done. I only got Lauren's stuff done. They didn't give her what she wanted. They was trying to charge her $90 for what she wanted. I just felt like what she wanted wasn't even worth $90. And then they was confused about a lot of stuff. And then I'll go to get my feet done, and I go over and sit. And at first they was rushing me to go sit in the chair for nobody to even service me while I was assisting my child. I said, okay, well, give me a second. Let me make sure my daughter is good, and then I'll go over there and sit down. I want to make sure the man know exactly what it is that she is getting and what she wants and the length and everything, because I want him to be super, super, super short. So, but she just ended up getting them like this.
We're gonna put like dots on my 2 index fingers.
Let me see. Put it back in the camera. Gotta go back right here.
Not focusing. There.
Okay, so she just ended up getting her nails done like this, and she just got white white toes.
And then I'm gonna get like 2 like pink dots.
Yeah. We're gonna put some. I'm just gonna put some pink dots on there for her to give her a little razzle dazzle when we get home. I was gonna do that, and yeah, but back to my feet. So they put the water in the thing. They didn't put nothing in there. They didn't cut the jets on. They didn't do nothing. And then they said, well, you can soak your feet. I said, in just water? And they said, yeah. I said, you know what? I said, you know, I'm just going to get my daughter's stuff done. And then that's it. I'm not going to. Because I could soak my feet in water at home. Like, y'all didn't ask me what services I wanted, which package I wanted to have. They didn't ask me nothing. They just wanted me to soak my feet in water. I didn't get what was happening, so I didn't want to do none of that. They was pissing me off. I said, y'all didn't confuse me and y'all didn't piss me off. I said, I don't even want my feet done. I don't want them done. I'm not about to go through that with y'all. So now we're at Ulta. And Lauren wants to, whatever, I don't even know what she got going on. But she's going to use her allowance and buy what? Oh, yeah, you looking crazy? You just got allowance on Friday.
You're buying something for me that's like $19 at Sephora. No, that's for.
No, I'm not. So
$19.
We're about to go in here. I'm just going to do my press-ons and I figure out my toes. I don't know.
It's hot in here.
Okay, so we're about to go in here now.
I used to have this one.
Yeah, you did have a green one. Come on. No, which? Those are the ones that you... Oh, here they go right here. Oh, look, Lauren. Here they go.
It's this one. Where's the tester? Tester!
Somebody done took the tester.
Tell the support people.
Okay, we need to ask them, do they have the testers so you can try them. Oh, look. It smells good. This the one you wanted?
Yes, that smells so good. Let's see what I like. I might smell
This one smells okay. That one smells like coconutty or something. I don't even know. So, when you let it focus. Focus. All right. Lauren found the one that she wants. Is this one?
Yes.
48.
Smells. Because I saw it on like a cover.
It do actually smell really good though.
I see like one. Like
what is it?
Tropical Juicy.
Tropical Juicy.
I want to go look here.
Oh yeah, this one do smell good. I can see why she wants this one. This is perfect for her. She's young. Here, did you want to get a bag so you can get the one, this and whatever else you try? Girl. Oh, got in my eye. Oh, you know what? That's the same thing that I like. That's what that smell like. All right, so I need another concealer. Lauren found
it. I wanted it.
She got, this is what she came for. Hopefully it focus. This, and then she wanted the lip balm of the Bioma, but she got the lip oil. We got avocado oil and stuff in there. I need a concealer, so I'm gonna get.
I think she also came up with something that you also needed.
I'm just gonna get Juvia's Place concealer because I'm running out of concealer.
What's wrong with here?
So I'm gonna get 10. This is, oh my god, the testers are so nasty. They need to wipe them off. Number 12 looks like it's a good shade for me. Number 12. Let's see. It's a little chocolatey. Yeah, that's perfect. So I'm gonna get number 12. They don't even have no more of 12. Oh my god. What's 13? 13 is a little too light. Oh, that's too light. Let me try 11. I don't even have 11. I don't know what to do. Hey, Mom. Took her to get her nails and her toes done, and then brought her to Ulta because she wanted a body spray and some food in there. Because they was acting real stupid and crazy trying to do Lauren nails the way she wanted them. They couldn't do, or whatever they was gonna do. To me, it seemed like he didn't really know what he was doing. And then he was like, it was $90. I said, what? She don't even want something that's $90. And then mine, he wanted me to, so first they rushed me over there to get my feet done. I said, okay, well, wait a minute, let me make sure my kid is situated. Let me make sure she good. She can't wait to get home. You can't wait to get home?
No. So, let me show you a few things.
Okay. What's that?
Got the Bioma lip oil.
It actually smells like bubble gum. Let's see.
It's not focusing.
You gotta put it in the camera.
It smells like I get it.
Okay. This is what she got.
This.
They already know. You already told them.
I don't care. It smells good.
Okay.
And I'm gonna say, y'all, let me.
You gotta come on. I'm about to cut my camera off.
Ow! I got this mascara. This mascara. Yeah.
And that's it.
Yeah. I need to do an aesthetic outro. Wait, it has to be aesthetic. Aesthetic, guys! Always got to be aesthetic, guys! For my eating self.
We at a girl's favorite store, Target. We're at Target. We're just here to get a bow. And what else? So we're just here to get what?
Press on nails.
For me.
A bow.
A bow.
Ready to go, y'all.
Girl, bye. Hey guys, welcome back to the vlog. Today, I think the last time I vlogged was on Sunday with me and Lauren. I was supposed to vlog for the holiday, but we didn't do anything. We just stayed in the house. My back was hurting real bad, so I had to rotate between my heating pad and my little massage gun, and I just rotated between that and chilled at home all day. So I didn't record that day. So, and then this just was back to work. Lauren went back to school. We have a 5th grader. So it's a little emotional. I'm like, dang, this is my baby's last day in middle school. Sad face. I mean, not middle school, in elementary school. And then she'll be in middle school. So I said I'm gonna pick up the camera today so I could probably close out the vlog, I guess. Today is Thursday, September the 5th, and I didn't have to work today, or I took off work today because we going to a funeral. My husband his aunt passed away, so we're going to her funeral. And so when I woke up, I took Lauren to the dentist. She had a dentist appointment, and then I dropped her off at school, and now I'm home to get ready for the funeral. Nate should be pulling up shortly. He went to work to do some stuff at work, and then he's coming back to get dressed. So I'm here to do the vlog. So I'm about to do my hair and my makeup, and I think I'm going to record my little 10-minute video for my pregnancy announcement for YouTube. So I know I said you guys will see it because I knew I would record it before I post this video. So you guys will see it at some point. Not at some point, you guys will see it before this video, obviously. So that's what I'm about to do. So I figured since I'm getting dressed and doing my makeup and stuff, that this will be the perfect time to go ahead and record that video. It's not going to be a long video. It's just kind of like a pregnancy announcement. That way I can kind of jump back into YouTube. I figured I'd at least announce this pregnancy, then post this vlog, and just get back to my normal YouTube world of vlogging and do maybe a little bit more like pregnancy vlogs and pregnancy updates and things like that. So that's what's going on right now. I'm out of breath, so I'll be back. I'm about to do my hair and stuff. I feel like a bump. Once I haven't broke out in a while. I just been healing the dark spots. Like I haven't had any breakouts since basically since I announced my pregnancy. All the breakouts just kind of just went away, and I was left with the scarring from the breakouts. So I just been healing and trying to get rid of the hyperpigmentation in the dark spots. But I recorded. As soon as I say I'm about to start back recording, here we go. I think that's weird. Like, it just won't let me be great. But I'm grateful because I have not had any breakouts. I feel like, based on what my skin was to now, is a big difference, and I'm happy about that. So once I can get the hyperpigmentation, this side cleared up a lot. Still got a little bit here. This side cleared up here around the cheek area, but these 1, 2, 3, 4, they just, I don't know. And then around the chin, this side cleared up a lot, but now I got another bump coming. It's a lot lighter, and yeah, so far everything seems like it's clearing up, but you know, the hyperpigmentation, I don't know, it just don't want to go away. And I can't use any like bleaching creams right now. So I've been just trying to do stuff naturally to lighten it. So it's just taking a little longer. I really don't do my makeup crazy, but y'all already know that. So we haven't been around this side of his family in a while. So I know they're going to be excited to see me. They saw Nate yesterday. He went to the viewing, so he chilled out with that side of the family for a while. I know they was happy to see him. They don't see him as much. And me and Lauren was at home. I was tired, so I didn't go. So yeah, I'm just trying to do my little makeup. I'll come back on here in a second. Okay. All right, my makeup is done. So basic plain Jane makeup. I am going to put some nude lipstick on, but it's in my purse, so I just put my liner on. But I think I'm gonna just stick some gloss on because I don't know where my other nude lipstick is at. So I'm just gonna put some little nude gloss on for right now. But when I get downstairs and look at my purse and all of that stuff, that's when I'm gonna put the that's when I go ahead and put the lipstick on. But so I'm just gonna put this NYX on for right now. Let's see. It about ain't nothing in there by now. Okay, there we go. It's giving a little 90s vibe. A little 90s nostalgic is what this is giving. But when I put the nude on lipstick, it'll all blend together. So I'm not doing much to my hair. I'm gonna just bump it, but it'll be still in the flat style like this, but give it a little bit more volume, you know, a little bit more life, and that's pretty much it. I'm gonna tie it down so it's not like a big puff, and it's laying flat basically. So I'll just start from here and just take the flat irons and just, I'm not even curling it, bump it like that so it's not so flat to my head, but look like I tried, you know. Then I'm gonna put on my little 1-2. I don't know what I did. I done bought a shirt and a skirt thing, but I'm wearing half because my stuff, girl, I done made some stuff up. The colors is, they said black and purple, so I just found a little purple shirt that was $5. I wasn't trying to spend no money, honestly. But, and my husband, he wearing something that he had a tie that got like purple in it or something like that, so he just gonna go with that and black. So yeah, then I'm just gonna set up my camera and record my little video, quick little 10-15 minute video, and that's it. And that's just announcing my pregnancy, and I'm gonna try to post that tonight, but I'm gonna have to get a cute little thumbnail or see what I got. I don't know. So we'll see. But I'll be back on here when I'm done with everything. Right now, I'm just putting some bumps in this so it don't look moldy. Not like mold on the wall, but molded to my head. Pretty much. Look like I tried a little bit. And once you put the scarf on, it'll...
I'm gonna count on 1, 2, 3 on 3. Everybody on 3 gonna say we love you. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. We love you, baby.
Aww. Yay! I got my pictures. Ooh.
My little good.
5th grade. Oh, they're so cute. Hey y'all, so welcome back to the vlog. I think I'm gonna end this vlog. I might put, no, I don't know. I was gonna put a little Sunday reset tomorrow because I'm just gonna really be cleaning my kitchen, but that's about it. And so today I didn't do much. It's Saturday. I should have probably closed this vlog out a while ago, because I keep saying that I was going to like pick up the camera, but I never did. I really wasn't doing anything, so I didn't even pick up the camera. I went to the funeral Friday. I didn't do anything, and today is Saturday. So and when I say Thursday I went to a funeral is when I recorded the video for the pregnancy announcement that you saw prior to this one. But I did say I wanted to talk about the how I found that I was pregnant. So let me set this camera up. I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna talk to y'all and tell y'all how I found out I was pregnant, and then I'll close this vlog out. All right, so before we end this vlog real quick, I want to tell you guys how I found out I was pregnant. Now, if you're following me on TikTok, then you pretty much already heard basically the story of how I found out I was pregnant. So I didn't really like discuss it in the pregnancy announcement because I said I was going to talk about it in the vlog that was coming out after it. All right, so my camera had cut off, so I had to make some space. So basically, I'm going to share with you guys how I found out I was pregnant. So the last vlog was my Mother's Day vlog. And after that, I was recording vlogs, but I never put them together. I don't know if I should include them so you guys can see or not. But I was recording little clips, but then I stopped recording altogether. So this is what happened, guys. So as I stated, we went to New York. Okay, so let me just start off. In March, I started to get all of my blood work done and different things done. I always get my physical every year in March or April or something like that. So I started all of that, but I never have a regular cycle. So my cycle has been just irregular and crazy for the past year. So by me getting older, I was thinking I was going through menopause. So I was like, let me go see if I'm going through menopause. Let me see what's going on with me. So I'm gonna go a little further than just my physical. So I started getting all of these tests done, blood work done, checking my hormone levels, just checking all kind of things just to see what was going on with me because I wasn't having a regular cycle. I figured if I'm going to have a cycle, I would rather have a regular cycle. So my goal was to get everything checked, and then I was going to get on birth control. So in March, my doctor made me a prescription for birth control and also an ultrasound appointment to check everything, right? So that's where we're starting at. I got a prescription for birth control and I got blood work, and I also had them schedule me for an ultrasound, right? Right. So the day I was supposed to go get my ultrasound, I didn't go get my ultrasound, which was like March 16th because I had started my cycle I believe it was like March 14th or something like that. It was around that time I had started my cycle. So I was like, okay, well, I can't go get this ultrasound right now because I'm on my cycle. So I'm going to wait and then I'm going to go get the ultrasound. So I didn't go get an ultrasound until the end of March. So I got an ultrasound at the end of March. You know, they was like, I think she saw, what she said was a small fibroid. I've never had fibroids or anything, so I was kind of like bummed out about that. She was like, I'm like, but how do I get them removed? You know, because I'm all about like get it out of there. I don't, you know, I hear horror stories about fibroids. So she was like, well, the fibroid is so tiny. She said I wouldn't even remove it right now because it's a chance that I can go in there and remove it and I won't even find it. So ultrasound showed no baby in my uterus or anything like that. So boom, all of this worked. So she didn't give me a pregnancy test. There was no need for a pregnancy test, right? Right. So keep that in mind, okay? So that's the first set of doctor's appointments, ultrasound, no pregnancy or any of that. Had my first normal cycle in March. It was the first cycle that has been normal since 2023. Okay, I have not had any normal cycles. They either didn't come or were spotty. Nothing was a good flow prior to that. I didn't have a normal cycle. All right. Okay. But in March, had a normal cycle, had a lot of blood work, had an ultrasound, try to figure out what's going on with my hormones and all of that good stuff. And then we're moving on to April, right? Right. So April comes, as you guys know, it was my anniversary month, and we went to New York. We took our daughter with us to New York, and so it wasn't nothing going on in New York. So we did a lot of stuff before New York because we knew we wasn't gonna be doing too much of anything with our daughter in New York. So that's just that. I'm giving y'all all the tea and all of the everything. So in New York, on the day before my anniversary, I started spotting. So here I am. I'm thinking my cycle is about to start again. So I'm hopeful to have another normal flow and cycle like I did in March. So I'm like, okay. I said, dang, babe, my cycle about to start. You know, he like, oh, okay. I had brought all of I brought pads, tampons, all of the goodies that I normally bring. I brought them in New York because I hadn't gotten my cycle, and I figured it was coming up. I had been cramping, and it was just like a spot here. So I was like, this is about to come. So I brought everything in New York. So I was like, okay, whatever. It's, you know, it's about to happen, and then it'll come. So the spotting was like blood. It was like red. It was like real spotty. I said, it's coming. All right. All right. So all in New York for a good 2 weeks, I just was spotting. And I was like, oh Lord, you mean to tell me I had one great cycle? Here we are, we're back to the same old bullshit. My cycle is not doing what I would want it to do, what it's supposed to do, which is cycle, okay? The flow and the go, and the aunt flow was supposed to flow and go. It wasn't flowing and going. So I was like, oh my God. So at this point, I'm getting a little frustrated and overwhelmed with my hormones and my cycle. And I took the prescription for the birth control to the pharmacy, but I hadn't got it. I haven't picked it up or anything like that because the doctor says start the pills when you start your new cycle. So I have been waiting on a regular cycle to start the freaking birth control. But April, from the time it started in New York and going on for the next 2 weeks, it was nothing about it being a regular flow and cycle. So I said I'll hold off on the birth control and I'll try again in May, and fingers crossed that I will have a normal cycle so I can start the birth control, because at this point all I really want is for my hormones and my body and everything to just be on track and level correctly. I just want it to be normal. Like, I don't want to be spotty here. It's like I had no control over, well, you don't have no control. You have no control over your cycle and those things. And I said, this is really messing up my sex life. Like, it was really driving me insane because I don't know when it's gonna come, and when it comes, it's super spotty, so I don't know when it's gonna stop. I give it about a 2 weeks tops and then it'll stop. So I felt like out of a month, I only got 2 weeks to really do what I want to do, and then another 2 weeks I'm on edge because I don't know if it's gonna be a spot, I don't know if it's not, I don't know if it's this, and I don't know if it's that. So I was just really frustrated at the end of April going into May with my cycle, right? Okay. So from April into May, I had started like looking at myself. Like, I've always looked at myself in the mirror, like naked and stuff like that. But every night I'm like, something is going on. I said, I'm really dealing with a lot of bloating. I said, I've never been so bloated in my life. I'm like, and every night, and they're like, why you keep looking at your body? I'm like, my stomach just not going down. Now, granted, I didn't have a flat stomach to begin with, but what I was experiencing wasn't normal. It wasn't going down. So again, pregnancy is not a thought in my head because I've had this spotting, I done had an ultrasound, I done had this, I done had blood work, I done had all these things. So pregnancy is not one of the things that I'm thinking of, right? So I kept looking at it. So when May came around, Mother's Day came, I'm just like over it in a sense. So right after May, I just was like, you know what, I had a little bit, I started spotting again, but this spotting was real light. But what I was like, I said, you know what, I'm about to start this birth control. Yeah. So May 17th, I said, I'm starting the birth control. I need, because in my mind, once I start this and it get in my system, then it will help my period come on time. I'll have some sort of normal cycle going on. So my hopes was to regulate my cycle when I started the birth control. Even though it wasn't a flow that I was looking for, I was over it at this point. At this point, I guess I don't have normal flows. The only good flow I had was in March. So forget it. I'm going to start the birth control. So I went and I picked up the birth control and I started it on May 17th. Real random. I couldn't wait till the new week started. I was like, I'm starting it now. That's it. I'm over it. I'm starting it now, right? So I started the birth control. Again, still kind of looking at my stomach like, dang, my stomach just not going down. This is annoying. The spotting kind of just went away. So I was like, okay, June. The birth control going to be in my system. And I'm going to have a real flow in June. This is my thought process. I said, once I get this good flow and get this bloating down, so I start buying all of these things for bloating and this I bought ashwagandha, I bought bloat medicine, I bought Bloom. I mean, you name it, I bought all kind of things so I could get rid of the bloat. Took the birth control so it can regulate my cycle, and then I was going to get back on like a healthy eating, and I was going to start working out because I felt like this just got to end. Something got to balance where everything is working correctly on the inside, right? So something saying, go to your primary doctor. So I go to my primary doctor because now I had been sleeping like a maniac, right? In May, I was sleeping like every day. I was like, oh my God, I gotta go to sleep. I need to take a nap. I have to go to sleep. I'm tired, okay? In May, I worked a lot of overtime. So in my mind, I was chalking me being so tired, I was chalking it up to the overtime, because either I went into work early or in some days I stayed late. But we had to work a lot of overtime in May. So a lot of those times I was sleeping on my lunch break. Like every lunch break, I needed to go in my car and I needed to take that nap. So forget eating. I needed an hour nap at work. So I just chalked that up to the overtime. So I didn't think like, oh, me sleeping a lot, the bloating, that's like pregnancy. So now I done got into this place where I have no energy. My mood is really low. I'm just like exhausted. My stomach is bloated. Like I'm just really feeling like in May. Like I really wasn't myself in May. So that's another reason why I didn't really want to continue on with recording, because I just wasn't in a good headspace. So I figured I make an appointment with my primary doctor instead of my OBGYN. And I make an appointment with my primary doctor because in my head I said I need to talk to her about my stomach. So this is not necessarily like my girl downstairs or my uterus where I feel like I need to go to my OB. I feel like I'm having a stomach issue and I need to go to my primary doctor so she can, I don't know. And then I also was thinking like, well, maybe I'm depressed. Maybe I'm going into depression. I don't know. I have never been depressed before. So I was thinking maybe I'm going into some sort of depression or something like that. It was really, really like a strange place I was in, and I didn't know what it was, and I couldn't like put a name on it or anything like that. So I made an appointment and I started birth control May 17th, made an appointment to see my primary doctor, and that was like May 20 something like that. And she was like, okay. So I went in there and I told her everything that I had been going on from the time I started all the blood work with my OB, the ultrasound, the cycles, the this, the that. And I told her about my stomach. So I said, you know, I'm getting a little nervous about my stomach. If you don't know, early this year, I lost somebody that was really close to me due to cancer. She had pancreatic cancer. So I remember she was having issues with her stomach. So immediately my mind just went crazy. And I'm like, I need to get other things checked. So I'm like, what can I do? Can you check my stomach? So she was like, okay, I'll schedule you an ultrasound and I'll look at your pancreas, I'll look at your stomach, I'll look at your kidneys, and I'll look at your gallbladder. So she scheduled me an ultrasound so she can get a look at all of that. And then she also gave me some other blood work. I think it was like my B12, some other blood work she had checked in the process of me going to get the other ultrasound. And so I said, okay. So I said, okay, I got an appointment to go to the ultrasound place June 1st, I believe I had that appointment. And I said, okay, I'm gonna go get that done. While that blood work come back, all of the blood work came back, everything all came back normal. Everything came back normal. So I was like, okay, well, I'll get the ultrasound done and we'll just go from there, and I'll see what's going on with my stomach, because maybe it could just be in my head. And maybe I am depressed, maybe I'm not. The doctor was like, I don't know, you know. We trying to see. In my head, I'm like, dang, am I depressed? Is this what people, how they go into a depression? I don't know. I don't know, because I just really was in the house. I was low mood. It was a weird space to be in at that time in May. May was nuts for me, okay? May was really nuts for me. So I'm taking a birth control every day still. I didn't stop from the 17th. Even when I went to go see my doctor, she got the blood work, she scheduled this, she scheduled that. I'm still taking the birth control. So the day before I was supposed to take the ultrasound, in my mind, I took a nap because I was so tired. It was a Friday night. And I took a nap. I took a nap at 8 o'clock. That's really not a nap. But I was like, I gotta lay down. I'm so tired. I have to lay down. So I lay down, and something, I believe, something just told me, get up and take a pregnancy test, right? Pregnancy was not on my mind, but I thought when I woke up, I said, well, you know what? Tomorrow I'm going to get that ultrasound. I better rule this out. So I had a bunch of pregnancy tests from Amazon from 2 years ago. Okay, 2 years ago, there was them little cheap sticks, and they've been in the drawer and in this box, and I didn't use them. So I was like, forget it. I take one of these just to rule it out because I am going to get an ultrasound. In my head, I'm thinking ultrasound on your stomach, they can see your uterus. Not knowing until after the fact that an ultrasound on your stomach and your uterus is two different spots. They wouldn't have, me getting an ultrasound on my stomach, they wouldn't have never seen a baby in my uterus anyway. But I didn't know that at that time. So I woke up and I believed the Holy Spirit say, take a pregnancy test. So I said, okay. It's going to be negative anyway. I'll take a pregnancy test. It's going to be negative. Like, what are the odds of it being positive? Like, I ain't pregnant. That ain't the case, you know? Like, no. Like, that's not what I'm thinking about. So it's like 9 going on 10 at night. And I get up. Lauren running around playing. I think she was on her tablet. My TV on. Nate downstairs playing his game, doing whatever he gonna do. You know, just a typical Friday night because we in the house, right? So, you know how people that's vloggers and stuff, they get their camera to pull out their camera. I'm not thinking about getting no camera because at the end of the day, this pregnancy test is about to be negative because who is pregnant? Not me. So I go in the bathroom. I'm half asleep. I had to go to the bathroom. I said, oh, I take the pregnancy test since I got to go to the bathroom. My hair is sticking up on the top of my head. So I'm sitting there on the toilet. I'm like this, you know, pee in a cup. I dip it. I sit on the counter. You know, finish just sitting there or whatever, kind of just waking up out of my sleep or whatever. And, you know, pregnancy test just going. And some say, look over. I looked over at that pregnancy test. I said, I know this motherfucking test don't got 2 lines on it. I said, oh no. I said, oh no. Something's wrong with the test. I said, if it got 2 lines on it, then something must be wrong with the test, right? Something's wrong with the test. So I said, where is the package that this thing came in? Boom, something wrong with it. It could be expired. So let me go. And I go and I say, okay, here go the packet. I look at the packet. It says it expired June 5th, 2023. I said, that's what it is. I said, that's what it is. I said, oh, these tests are expired. So that's the reason why it's negative. I mean, that's the reason why it's positive, because the test is expired. You have them closed? So I said, okay. All right, the test is expired. So I FaceTime Nate. Nate is downstairs in the basement. So I FaceTime Nate. I don't even have my face on the thing. I have the camera over the pregnancy test. And all you hear him on the phone like, Shamika, stop fucking playing with me. I said, no. I said, nah. I said, I may play about a lot of things. I said, I may tell you a joke, but I'll never tell you a lie. And that's the honest to God truth. I said, I ain't lying. I said, I don't know. I said, I took this test and there's 2 lines on here. I'm so confused. I said, now they are expired. So next thing you know, Nate comes upstairs. So Nate got certain doctors on speed dial, given his profession. Okay. So he calls the doctor. He like, my wife just took a pregnancy test and the pregnancy test is expired, but they're positive. And she feel like that's wrong because they're expired. The doctor said, I don't know about that. You're more than likely to get a false negative more so than a false positive. She said, but I would recommend you just get another one and take another one. But she said, I don't know, that's probably not wrong. And she was just, you know, laughing or whatever and was like, well, congratulations. I said, no, something wrong. This is not right. This something ain't right. I said, they expired. Ain't no way that this test could be positive. Like, how? It's been 10 years. Like, no, this not real, right? This cannot be real. So Nate like, Shamika, what? I'm like, nah, babe, this is crazy, right? This crazy. So ironically, my best friend called me and she said hello. So I said hello and I just was sitting there on the phone, quiet. And she said, Shamika. I said, yeah. She said, what's wrong? I guess she could hear it in my voice. She's like, what's wrong? What's going on? And I still ain't say nothing. She said, Shamika, what's wrong? She said, you pregnant? And I said, I don't know. I said, I don't even know. I said, I honestly. She like, I'm on my way. I'm about to pull up anyway because I'm about to pass your house. I'm on my way. She come and she came in. She said, Shamika, the Holy Spirit, she said, she's a minister. She was like, you are pregnant. I know you are. I said, but how? I said, these tests are expired. So now I'm going through all my charts that the doctor then gave me. It said one of them said my testosterone was high. And so we looking up stuff like, what do you mean if your testosterone high? Is that a sign? When I tell you it was so many things that was going on. Meanwhile, Nathan left out the house to go get another pregnancy test, right? So Nate, she like, I'm staying here until you take another pregnancy test. And I'm like, this is crazy. I'm like, I don't even want to take another pregnancy test because what? What are you talking about? And I was like, all right, well, I got to take my birth control. She's talking about, Shamika, you can't take your birth control. I said, no, I got a certain time. You know, I take them at night. I was like, I got a certain time. I got to take my birth control. They like, you can't take that birth control right now. Like, at this point, you don't know what's going on. I said, I want to take it because this stuff could be all a fluke. And now I done missed my day for my birth control. They like, don't take the. I said, this don't make no sense. They're like, well, you going to get the ultrasound tomorrow anyway. You going to get the ultrasound tomorrow. And I'm just like, but I want to take the birth control because I want to make sure I'm taking my birth control every day at the same time. Because this could be all wrong. Because what's the odds of it being positive? Like, how am I pregnant? Like, this don't even make no dang on sense. So Nate come back in with the pregnancy test. So we take another pregnancy test. So I take this test. One line show up, right? But it was one of those first response tests. And I'll put a picture up of the one line that's on there. When you look at the one line is on, it's not the control line. It's the pregnancy line. The control line is not there. So I said, now this one got to be wrong. This one is an error. So I said, well, it's only one line. So I said, well, maybe this stick that's inside of here, y'all. I'm coming up with all kinds of crazy stuff in my head. Like at this point, my head is like spinning. I don't even know what to think. I don't even know what to say. I'm just trying to figure out how. I got an ultrasound tomorrow. Is they gonna see a baby in there? What's wrong? What is going on? So I said, well, maybe. I said, well, this one is an error. T said, no, you pregnant. My best friend called her T. T said, no, you pregnant. I was like, well, this only got one line, but it's only the pregnancy line. It's not the control line. It is the weirdest thing I've ever experienced in my life. So some say open. Girl, I didn't opened. After that, I opened up that pregnancy test. The first response one or whatever it was. It might have been the off-brand first response, but I opened it up. Why when I opened up that pregnancy test, 2 lines was there. I don't know how, if it was exposed to the air so the other line popped up. It was weird. When I cracked the thing, cracked it open, the other line was there. Okay? This is a story. I can't make it up. The other line was there. So the whole time I'm on the phone with my sister, I'm losing my shit. Okay, I'm losing it here. Now, I was like, I must still be asleep. Yeah, I'm still asleep. Somebody gotta wake me up because I'm still asleep. I gotta be asleep. I'm asleep. So my sister like, what? So I'm on FaceTime with my sister once I opened it. T gone. Nate then went back downstairs. So I opened it. And I said, now where the fuck this other line come from? How? That doesn't even make any sense. When you open it, why is it Nicole, my sister Nicole, she like, but the line was on the pregnancy side. It wasn't even on the control side. when I tell you it had to confuse me, at this point, it's like, girl, you need to get another pregnancy test. Like, you just need to get another one. At this point, I got to go to bed. I got to go back to bed because I got to get up and I got to go to this doctor's appointment and get the ultrasound done. So I go and get the ultrasound done, right? So I go to this clinic. They open up on Saturdays. I think that's when they can do ultrasounds. It wasn't like open like how it would have been open on Monday through Friday, but whatever, it was open. So I go in there, and so she taking pictures of my stomach. Now she at the top of my stomach. So this is when she told me that she wouldn't have been able to see if it was a baby in my stomach or not. Because now I'm talking to the ultrasound lady, and I'm telling her, and she was like, you know, I don't know how we got on the subject if I was pregnant or not. I told her, I said, well, I don't even know. I said, I took a pregnancy test yesterday, and one was positive and one was an error, but it was positive. I don't know, or if it was negative. And then I was like, but I didn't know if it was something you was going to be able to see. And that's when she told me, no, I wouldn't be able to see it because what I'm taking an ultrasound of, it's not your uterus. So I'm not even going down to see inside your uterus. She said, I'm at the top of your stomach, looking at your pancreas, looking throughout your stomach. She went from side to side. She looking at my kidneys and my gallbladder and my liver, I believe. Something else she was looking at. She said, so what I'm looking at, I wouldn't even be able to tell you if you was pregnant or not, or if it was a baby in your uterus or not. So that's when I found out that it didn't matter if I took that pregnancy test or not. She wasn't going to be able to tell me if I was pregnant or not, because she's not even looking in my uterus. So that was like, oh, okay. And so I was like, okay, well, that was crazy. So now I had that ultrasound done, have to wait on those results. In the meantime, me waiting on those results, I said, I'm going to take more pregnancy tests. So I took more pregnancy tests. So now the next day, my mom, I think we barbecued, my mom and my sister and my cousins, they come over or whatever. And I'm just looking crazy the whole day. Everybody just looking crazy because now I don't know if I'm coming, if I'm going, if I'm pregnant, if I'm not, if I'm up, if I'm down, if I'm depressed, if I'm not, if I'm moody, if my hormones, I don't even know what's going on with me at this point. Like, I'm so confused at this point. And my husband just walking around like regular, like, yeah, you're pregnant. You know, he's excited. And at this point, I want to be excited, but I need to know for sure if I'm really pregnant or not, or if I'm just losing my fucking mind. I don't know. So I had a box of those pregnancy tests that I bought from Amazon, the cheapies. So at this point, now everybody at my house, I said, well, how about this? Everybody take one of these motherfucking pregnancy tests that I got that's expired upstairs, and everybody should be positive because they're expired. So once everybody take a pregnancy test and everybody's come back positive, then I know I'm not fucking crazy, right? I'm not fucking pregnant. So my mama, she look at me, girl, I ain't taking no pregnancy test. She looking at me like I'm crazy. Like, should I ask Nate to take a pregnancy test? He said, I ain't taking no pregnancy test. Is you crazy? I was just like, I just want to see if you pee on them or if anybody pee on them, if all of them come out positive, right? So my sister said, all right, sis. She said, come on, let's go take them. I said, oh, you going to take one with me? She said, yeah. So me and my sister go upstairs. My sister go in. She in my bathroom. I'm in Lauren's bathroom. And we both pee in a cup. And we both bring the pee. Well, I brought my pee in here. And I stuck my stick in there and she stuck hers in there. And we both sat them down. And now we just staring at them, looking crazy. And sure as the sky's blue, mine was positive again. And my sister's was negative. My sister's was stark negative, one line. Mine was two big red lines going through. And all I could think is, how in the fuck is yours negative and mine is positive when all of them is expired? And she said, because I'm not pregnant, sis. So she laughing. She said, sis, you got to do something to get pregnant. She said, I ain't doing nothing. She said, it's negative because I'm not pregnant and yours is positive because you're pregnant. I said, but how? They expired. So now I'm really losing my mind. So now I'm taking it. And then I said, okay, I'm going to take another one of these tests because now I want to see if it's just like every other test or something. So I dig in the middle of the test and I get another test and I take another pregnancy test. Yeah, it was positive. So Yeah, it was positive. At this point, I feel like I'm losing my motherfucking mind. So at this point, I said, you know what? I need to get a digital test. A digital test is going to tell me pregnant or not pregnant, right? It's not going to fuck with me, right? It's going to tell me if I'm pregnant or if I'm not pregnant, right? I finally bite the bullet because at first I said, I don't even want to take any more tests. Like, I feel like my head is spinning. So eventually I said, I'm just going to get a clear blue and I'm going to take a fucking test. So I go get a clear blue test and I wait till the morning. No, I don't even think I did it in the morning. I took this pregnancy test and that motherfucker came back pregnant. And I said, oh my God, I am pregnant. This is crazy. Like, what? So immediately I'm thanking God, you know, obviously, because this is a miracle. I feel like all my kids are a gift from God. All kids are a gift from God. But given my story of miscarriage, trying, I had infertility issues and all kind of other things. And then finally Lauren, my rainbow baby. And then 10 years later, what? I wasn't even trying. I didn't even really have a real cycle except 1 month, which was in March. And here I am pregnant. Like, what? I said, oh, this ain't nothing but God. I said, God, you be doing your God thing. When I tell you God just be doing what God do God things, okay? He's not doing man things. He's doing God things. And I said, this ain't nothing but you. This ain't nothing but you, for sure. So you know, I know for a fact this is you. So when I give my testimony again, all I can say is that it is you because what? So I say, okay, that still wasn't enough. I ended up taking more of those cheapy ones. I ended up taking a total of 8 pregnancy tests total, including the digital one. I took 8. And then, so I said, you know what? I have to find, now I spent my weekend just freaking out. I spent my weekend just literally freaking out. And just like, what? So I ended up not even going to work that Monday because I said I have to find a clinic to go to who can give me an ultrasound. I said, but I don't want to go to an abortion clinic. I know they'll give you one and you can walk into those. But I didn't want to be inside of one of those places. Like my spirit, I just didn't want to be inside of one of those places. So I said I have to find something else. So I ended up finding this clinic that was like, okay, we can give you an ultrasound. So it's a women's clinic, and they give you an ultrasound. They, you know, give you another pregnancy test, you know, talk to you. They really help women in need. It was a women's clinic, and God sent me there because they were their spiritual base. We talked about God. So, but anyway, I made the appointment that Monday and she was like, I won't be able to see you until Wednesday. So I'm like, you know, those days was going to kill me because I'm like, I need to see them now. Like, I need to see it now. So when Wednesday came, they stayed open late. So I was able to go pick up Lauren, and it was one of their late days, and I was able to go pick up Lauren, and Lauren was able to go with me. So my heart is pounding. I'm talking to the lady, like you have like an interview kind of sort of with them, and you talk to them and they talk to you about just everything. I mean, you name it, to the point where I was in there crying. I was telling them about the miscarriage, and they like, why do you believe that, you know, that is not true? Because I had asked her, is it a chance of me taking 8 pregnancy tests and they all positive, but I'm really not pregnant? So she said, I don't know about that. What are the odds of that? She said, but we're going to give you another pregnancy test, and we'll also give you an ultrasound. But I figured they'd give you the pregnancy test to make sure it's positive. From there, then they'll give you an ultrasound. So after our meeting, they gave me the pregnancy test. She came back with the pregnancy test, and the first thing she said to me, she said, well, will this make number 9? I said, that one is positive too? She said, yeah. I said, oh my God, it's positive. She said, but it's okay, because we're about to give you an ultrasound. So now my heart is pounding because she's about to give me an ultrasound. So this is about to be the real deal Holyfield. I'm like, so I'm about to really find out if it's a baby in there or not. Am I crazy? Did the birth control make me have positive pregnancy test. Like, so much stuff is going through my head and I'm just going crazy. Okay, I'm going freaking nuts. Like, and I'm, you know, the lady understood where I, you know, how I felt, and she just was very comforting and just very nurturing. I appreciated her just in so many ways. Oh my God, it's just unreal how I appreciated this woman, this nurse. Shout out to Nurse Adrian. She is phenomenal. Okay. So we get in there and she said, well, they have the monitor obviously in front of you, and then they have their monitor that they're looking at. And she was like, before I put it up on the monitor, I'm just gonna take some pictures and I'm gonna do some things and stuff like that, and then I'll put it up on the monitor. But so once she put the jelly on my stomach and everything, she said, I'll put it up on the monitor in a second. I'm just gonna take some pictures. She tapped me. She said, but she said, I'm going to ease your mind. She said, I just want to let you know. She said, it is a baby in there. I said, what? I said, it's a human? Like a human? Oh my God. I said, it's a baby in there? She said, yeah, it's a baby in there. She said, I'm going to put it up on. I said, oh my God, it's a baby in there. It is a baby in there. So Lauren, I said, Lauren, it's the baby in there. So Lauren, you know, of course, my daughter is super excited. My husband is on. He was at work. So he on FaceTime, and I'm like, oh my God, Nate, it's the baby in there. When they put that baby up on the screen, and that baby was just jumping and like a little jumping bean and moving around, my heart melted. And Lauren was so freaking, Mommy. Well, she did say, she was like, it looked like a frog. But I was only about 9 weeks then. So I just was like, Lord, you just be just doing stuff. You just be just doing stuff. And I'm just like, oh my God. So now I'm in all like, I am pregnant. And that's when it sat with me, and I was like, I'm pregnant. I am pregnant. That was June 4th. I'm pregnant. I said, what? I am hot. What? So I immediately just started thanking God for my pregnancy, for his promises, just thanking him for literally just everything in a way he do things, because it's his timing, not ours. And then you go into mama bear mode, like protection, and I need not birth control, I need prenatal, I need this, and then you start planning out your life, and you're like, oh my God, I'm going to have a newborn baby. Oh my God, this, and then I'm thinking like, oh my God, I'm about to be 39 years old. Oh my God, so when I turn 40, I'm going to have like a 6-month-old. Oh my God. I said, Lord, see, I know they say be careful what you pray for, but I'm so glad that I'm not careful about the things that I pray for to my God. Because I said, Lord, you know what? As long as I always wanted to have 2 kids. Me and Nate tried for a while, but once Lauren turned about 8, 9, I was just like, hey, look, she probably gonna be the only one, and I mean, and that's okay. You know, it's okay. She'll be the only one. I have one. She's amazing, and I wouldn't trade her for the world. And I'm forever grateful for that. I really feel like God outdid himself with Lauren. So I was, you know, at a place where I was okay. I said, Lord, I also said that if he gonna give me another one, I hope you do it before I turn 40, because I would like to have my kids before I turn 40. And sure as the sky's blue, I will have my kids before I turn 40. I mean, 6 months before I turn 40, but before I turn 40. So, I'm happy I'm not careful about what I pray for. You know, they say be careful what you wish for. Yeah, you can be careful what you wish for, but I'm not careful about what I pray for, because who I'm praying to, I need to be very clear on what I'm praying about and what I'm asking him to do. Even if it's not even asking him to do or give me anything, I'm just not careful with my prayers because of who I'm praying to. So that is my story on how I found out I was pregnant. I know it's a little long, but it was just chaotic and it was crazy and interesting on how I found out. But hey, that's my story, and I didn't record any of it. It was between me and my family. I'm just here to share it with you guys verbally, so you guys can know what we experience and know that God is real and God is listening and watching, and he will always give you the desires of your heart. You just have to trust and believe in him, and always remember that it's his timing and not your timing. Okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna end the vlog here. I promised to tell the story in the vlog, so I told the story. So I'm going to end the vlog now. And yeah, so give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed the vlog and my how did I find out I was pregnant story time. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below and the notification bell that's next to the subscribe button, because it's only going to notify you when I upload a video. And if you want to be notified when I upload videos, you gotta click that notification bell. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.